Thank you for joining me on this video. My name is Cynthia Wakio, the Communication and Events Manager at Corporate Staffing Services. Today's topic that we are tackling today is what do interviewers judge you on? My guest is Maureen, who is going to be expounding more on this. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Cynthia.
So when you're in an interview room as an interviewer, what do you judge a candidate on?
Thank you so much for your question, Cynthia. I think it's high time employees or candidates get to know what employers look for when you first walk into the interview room. Having sat down with employers during interview sessions, I've noticed that they look at our presentation skills. Like, are you neat? How do you present yourself before the board or before the panel? And they also look at your communication skills. Are you able to articulate yourself? Do you talk in a confident way? Are you prepared for this interview? Another thing I see them looking for is your product knowledge. Like, how well do you know this industry? What do you know about our organization? What do you know about this product? Have you handled it before? What have been your achievements so far in the industry about it? Another thing is the soft skills you have, because most of the time hard skills is what is presented on the CV. So the soft skills like communication, leadership, presentation skills, public speaking, such like skills, they are what they look for when talking to you. Because you might have the hard skills, yes, but you don't have the soft skills. Because you know with the soft skills, this is what makes you relatable with the organization and with the team you're going to work with. Another thing they look for is the leadership skills. Let's say it's a top management position. How great of a leader are you? What have you achieved as a leader? What are your goals, like in the 5 to 10 years in this industry or in this organization? Yes.
I think having been in an interview room, one of the key things you have to do is to sell your value. What distinguishes you from this other candidate? And I think that is what you mentioned is what you really have to sell. So how can you ensure that you work on these things so that you can stand out in an interview room?
Most of the time what I know is, and what I've read before, is that you need to, like, when you know you have an interview, go stand in front of the mirror, dress well, present yourself, communicate with yourself in the mirror, see where you are startling, have confidence in that place, see how well you look, understand the industry, understand the product or the knowledge of that industry. Because most of the time you find candidates who come for interviews and what is on their CV is different from what they are telling the employer. So you need to work on the knowledge and the communication skills and the presentation skills. Because you find most employers look at, especially if it's an organization that where you get to meet clients, they get to look at, if this is how you present yourself here, this is the same way you'll present yourself out there. So you're supposed to improve on such like areas. And also you need to be confident in yourself, be confident in how you're expressing yourself, be confident in the knowledge that you have. No one is going to judge you in your knowledge, if it's high or low, but that's, you be honest too. Another thing what most interviewees don't know is also that you need to have the right body language. You need to know how you're supposed to sit. You need to know how you're supposed to communicate. You need to know when you're supposed to interrupt. If you're not able to understand what the employer is asking, you should ask them in a right way, in a way that they don't feel attacked, or in a way that you don't come out as rude. Because you find with some employers, they get to do things that might irritate you, just to measure how fast do you get upset, how fast do you handle this situation. So they do such like things. So with you, you're supposed to like get to know how to handle it by probably reading more on human behavior, knowing what to do and what not to do. Yes.
Yeah, the stakes are high for both because the
Yeah.
employer is looking at a future employee who is
Yes.
going to bring value into the organization, while you, on the other hand, you want to grow, you want to move. It's something probably you've wanted for a long time,
Yeah.
and here you are. You have to prove your worth, and you know, hopefully you will get the position.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think those are critical things that people should consider
True.
having. Thank you so much for taking us through the topic, and thank you for making time for this.
Thank you too for having me. I appreciate it so much.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for watching the video. Here at Corporate Staffing, we offer interview coaching services where we can ensure that we prepare you for your next interview, and it's the same as if you're in the same interview room. So you're able to know the kind of questions you'll be asked, how you can react, and give you feedback on the spot. Thank you for watching. For more information on the interview coaching service, please click on the link below. See you in the next video.